So welcome to my kitchen today. So this is actually where I make food. Usually where I shoot is the dining area. So now welcome to the kitchen. It's a public holiday here in Singapore. We have a few kids coming to the house for play date. Today I'm actually making the bang bang chicken noodle. A tool that was actually introduced to me was during MasterChef. It's called the Thermomix. Why I like it is because you don't really have to pay much attention. It will just cook itself. One of the functions that I really enjoy is to use it as a kettle. Once it boils, so 100, it will let me know. Some other key ingredients that I'm going to show you is also steaming the chicken using Thermomix. They have actually, they call this varoma bowl. And basically what I do is chicken breast. I put green onion, ginger, and I put it in. And later I will steam my chicken inside. Thermomix has a great function, which is to chop peanuts as well. But while it's using, it's a great tool where you can multitask, right? So I'm very fortunate that I have help in Singapore. My helper, Geraldine, we usually decide by the day what we're going to make. And then in the afternoon, I think around 2 to 3, she'll start prepping.
You want to be on camera?
She doesn't, I don't think, be on camera, I don't think she minds. So this dish, actually, my boys love it. And I like here from a parent perspective, is because they actually don't mind in terms of the different, sesame, peanut kind of flavor, which I think is very encouraging that my boys are okay with all these combination of sesame oil, vinegar. And I like to make it with Thermomix because it saves a lot of time. Especially later, I will show you. There's a part where we have to shred the chicken. So the other thing about my kitchen is it's very airy and it's very bright. As a result, the wind is quite strong. So when I cook, one of my frustration point is how often I have to shut the window so the flame won't be impacted or the strength of the heat won't be impacted. But with Thermomix, it's like you don't have to worry about that. Always salt your pasta. So here for this bang bang chicken noodle, the shortcut is to use angel hair. Actually, I want to multitask. So that I'm going to use to steam the chicken. Now I use the boiled water to boil the pasta. For Big Murchie and I, because we have such sedentary lifestyle versus the boys, right? Boys are so active with their sports and at school. But for Big Murchie and I, because we are more sedentary, like especially my husband, he's sitting in front of the computer all the time. And actually, this dish is very useful because it has the carb, it has the protein, vegetable as well. So you can really balance it well. That everybody can basically pick on what they want. A key component for this dish is coriander. Because for the longest time, I'm like, what is coriander? And you finally realize, oh, that is cilantro. So this is a cold noodle. I'm just going to expedite the cooling process. This time I was in Taiwan. I realized the one that in Taiwan, the peanut taste was a little bit stronger. So I'm going to put some peanut butter today. And the sesame taste was less. So I'm going to try to reduce that. And it's a little bit thinner. So I'm going to try to experiment with that today also with my bang bang chicken noodle. It's a strange thing, but the boys like to put some mayonnaise in their bang bang noodle sauce. Okay, so I'm all about making myself and my helper more efficient in the kitchen. So this actually both we really love it because it can sous vide as well. It can slow cook, like let's say we have a tomato paste. Do a lot of soups, a lot of smoothie inside. A one-time lump sum cost is really high. I think overall it does add up, that it could cover the investment. So now you're learning about the tool I'm enjoying at the moment, which is Thermomix. I want to know what is a must-have tool in your kitchen that you're absolutely in love right now. I want to know what that is. This is like the color in Taiwan.
How do you handle experimenting when you're making meals for like family and things? Because the last thing you want also is that it goes wrong and then there's nothing to serve, right?
I usually put a big show about it. I'll give them some background, some story. The last thing that I pull out is like it's MasterChef that's cooking for you, Mom's MasterChef and cooking for you and you're still complaining, you got to try it. Usually if they try it, they're okay. Usually it's the first thing that they see, oh, it's different from what they see before. But I tend to cook things that I know they really enjoy, and sometimes, occasionally, I throw out, curries, new curries. Like that day, I made that chicken curry with a lot of red chili. I kind of tricked them. They ate it. They like it. Made a nice coconut rice. So they mainly were just eating the coconut rice, but then they get to try some of the new flavor of the curry also. No, Mama, I do have quite strict rules that, like, if you don't want to eat things on the table, there's nothing else to eat. Things that we do to trick our children to eat. So in the past, you would need to shred this with the hand. No temperature. Reverse blade. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ta-da!
Oh,
Exactly right. Look at the time that you save and the pain that you save. And I remember my mom shredding for hours because it was a shredded chicken dish. She'd be sitting there for a long time, shredding chicken.
Yeah.
See, this dish, you can make everything ahead. And then, whenever they want to eat, because you can eat it cold or room temperature. So Thermomix has a self-cleaning function. It's like their own dishwasher. So self-cleaning mode, pre-clean. When it's cleaning itself, I can clean up. Clean up time. Ready to eat. 你要吃吗，哥哥？ Okay, you try this sauce. Noodle and chicken.